My name is Todd Schmidt. I'm president of Joyce Factory Direct. My favorite thing about Improve It 360 is being able, in the matter of a click or two, to be able to access the exact data that I want to measure at that moment.
Well, we try to stay away from the traditional means like paper advertising, television advertising, and stuff like that, because it gets really costly and it hasn't been doing the returns that it has in years past. So what we're currently doing is doing direct marketing face-to-face with the consumer, which would be at trade shows, county fairs, festivals.
We do anywhere from 100 to 150 shows a year. I think last year we actually did about 130 shows. And right after the show, we know exactly how we did at the show based on the number of entries. But it takes a little further than that. Through Improve It, we actually track what percentage of those show leads get converted by the call center on a time basis. So I'll actually watch it after 10 days, what the set rate is, how many are set in the future, what percentage have gone out the sales reps, what percentage of those have demoed, and we track that on a per show basis and against time as well. So over a period of time, after 10 days, 30 days, and 90 days, I can tell you exactly how that source did, what the source cost is, what my cost per demo is, what my cost per lead is, and we monitor that by a group of sources as well. So it's not just by source, and then we'll actually monitor it by a whole group of sources, whether it be in a certain area, a certain set of shows, if it's just the home and garden shows, if they're just the county fairs, and we'll actually be able to group those. And all this is in the matter of a click or two to be able to access all this data and to be able to cut it, endless different ways.
The neat thing about it is there's a lot of a lot of it's done for you. Like I enter the shows, I put in my results, and we get all the customer information put into the database and whatnot. And at that point, it knows how my people did. It knows how my marketing source did, as far as ROI and stuff like that. I could pull up the numbers at any moment.
I would have to run 3 or 4 reports to kind of put the numbers together to figure out where we're at, on a month-to-month basis. Now through Improve It, I'm operating day-to-day, week-to-week, with the key staff in place to be able to monitor where the business is at and moving on a day-to-day basis instead of on a month-to-month basis.
If you need to know, is this show or is this marketing channel doing well for us, or do we need to throw more money at it or pull money from it because it's not doing so well? You could just pull up the report and take a look at it, monthly, weekly, daily basis. You can pull up all those statistics.
We have not had to add any office staff here internally, and we've grown by anywhere from 20 to 35% over the last 4 years consistently. Last month we were actually up 81% in gross sales from last January. So we're planning for a huge year this year, and that's with no additional office staff, only adding sales reps and show staff.
My favorite thing would have to be the dashboards. And going back to that, when I'm on the road, I could pull up all the statistics based off the ones I've created, and it's just incredibly inconvenient. Because if I need to know the sales percentages and stuff like that to see how the appointments that were done the day before, I just pull it up real quick, boom, I know all the results right there. If I need to know what type of appointments were booked the day before or booked for today, through my dashboard thing, I just pull it up and boom, I've got those results at hand at a moment's notice.
Through Improve It 360, Joyce Factory Direct has really grown leaps and bounds.
I bet you they sat down and they saw how well my marketing has been doing as far as the direct marketing because of Improve It. And they've seen the statistics going through Improve It, and they said, let's throw more money at Jeff. Let's give more money to Jeff so he can expand on his program.
When you fully engage yourself into Improve It, you have to implement the best practices. And these aren't just best practices that were just pulled out of thin air. They're proven best practices, and we've implemented those and try to put as much as possible into Improve It. And when you can save on staffing costs and be able to be as efficiently as possible, and the technology keeps getting better. That's one of the other key points. Is this isn't a technology just for today. This is a technology partner for the future.